Okay, bear with me. Also, why is this so loose feeling? Does it turn to get tighter? Slash looser? Or is it just like that? I think it's just like that, and I've just never noticed. Huh. This probably sounds great in the mic, actually. Yeah, I think it's just like that. Oh well. Don't mind me. I'm very good at this, trust me. Okay. Shows is live here. That is a good way to start my first stream back. Hello, hello. How goes it? It's been a month-ish since I streamed. I'll pull this away now. Let this kind of... That's why it's not in the way. Oh, man. Let me just check. Okay, that's easy enough. Guaranteed in 3 games. Cool. Doop-doo, doop-doo, bap. Alrighty. So, obviously it's been like a month. And I've been away doing so many things. I did, mention some of that in my update video that I dropped. Here, wait, let me slightly lower this in my ears. I've been trying to get a feel for Junker Queen again. Oh, we're backfill. Cool. Uh-oh. Well, I did kill their tank. Sorry, I wasn't expecting to be thrown straight into a match here as backfill. But yeah, so obviously I'm in a different house. We are fully out of our previous house. We are still not in the slightest all that unpacked. But that's okay. We've been so busy. It's like, I just kind of want a little time to not be quite so busy. Oh, crap. I'm trying. But yeah, so as I was saying, like, obviously, this is a different house. I actually don't have any soundproofing up at all, and I feel like the soundproofing here is this basement so much less echoey than our living room was, which is really nice. I feel like it's probably going to show a bit in my audio quality. I haven't heard, like, I haven't listened to my good audio, yet. Okay. Grab that. Alright. We're working our way through. But yeah, it's been a crazy month. Between stuff with getting this house and getting moved, but also just like personal life things. We had Gwen's dad pass away and all that. So it's been very busy between things with that and things with the house. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. I feel like this one's more useful, probably. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty. But yeah, things are starting to settle down now, obviously. Like, we're at our current house, you know. No! No! Oh, I just realized what that voice line means. That I've got to keep my sister busy. It's because I'm in the Zeus skin, and she's talking about Hades, because Hades was represented by Pharah. All right. Oh my god. I keep whipping my quick melee. Alright. Okay, that wasn't too bad for backfilling on tank. I'm gonna give a little love to our sim, because our sim did have good turret positioning. It was a really useful spot. Okay, I can see why that was kind of easy in some ways. Their DPS was not as experienced. Your Mizuki, I will say, had some really good sanctuary positionings. So I'm going to give it to them. Like, genuinely saved them multiple times. So, that's pretty nice. But, what else is there to say? What can I say? Because I've been, like, immediately distracted by the game. So some things I didn't talk about in the update video that I've been doing, just to kind of say like what I've been up to in my free time. Obviously, a lot of Tomodachi Life. My island's not too different from when I showed it off, but obviously like, some more characters have been added. I mean, a few different new pets and whatnot. I haven't had a ton of time to play games, so it's kind of mostly been that. I did start playing Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope because I bought that on sale like last year, and it's fine. It's good. I prefer I greatly prefer the combat of the original. I think the combat of Sparks of Hope is a huge step down, and I know there's a lot of people who do like it, but so far in the first world that I've done, it did not really wow me with the way the combat works so far. That could change. It could blow me away. Soon enough. But for now, it's not my jam combat wise. Like, it's fine. It's just the first game was so satisfying, and then they replaced it with a system that lacks 80% of that satisfaction. And so it kind of makes it feel more generic than the original, even though the original was really just XCOM. The new system is somehow less fun. But I don't know where everyone's at. Whoa. No. Well, not a great start there. I'm still getting kind of used to JQ again. That was bad. That was a really bad whiff. What? Oh, you got grabbed. I don't know. Okay. I was hoping to catch someone off guard there. Ooh. Okay. Get yoinked. No. Dang it. Whew. I have ult again. So I don't think they're gonna make it to this next point if I use this well timed. No, they killed me. That was not well timed. I thought I had it well timed. Just trading. Ooh, that's not good. We got it? Okay. That was a tight one at the end there, but we got it. That's what matters. Our Mizuki had some really decent sanctuaries. I saw those. Wuyong was doing pretty good, but I'm wondering if there's anyone else I'd rather give the love to. Their Ashe was pretty good, but honestly, I think I'll go for our Wuyong. Let's go. But yeah, other stuff I've been doing. I watched The Boys, season 5. I mean, I was watching that before I was away, but I watched the rest of the season. I was not always fully caught up, but I got fully caught up, and I watched, I think, the final episode. I think I watched it the day after it aired. But yeah, that was great. I genuinely loved like The Boys. I think it was a very good series. You know, obviously, like, it has its flaws. Every show will. But I really liked a lot of what The Boys had to offer, and so I'm quite happy with the fact that it is done and ended well, in my eyes. I don't think it was like the strongest final episode of a show I've ever seen or anything like that. Like, I think it's very easy for a show that has been that big and that good to end on a note that's super, super high. I mean, we saw that with Stranger Things. I thought Stranger Things ended okay. It was fine. It was good. I kind of feel like, for me, the final episode of Boys was like a good, like, 7.5 out of 10. Where it was fine in a lot of ways, but it had some really good moments as well. So I'd say it was pretty good. Pretty good. But I was a big fan of, like, the characterization they had for the Deep and Homelander, especially in that final episode. I really loved seeing kind of the path that Ashley went down. I loved seeing MM and Ryan and all that. It was great. Very good episode. I don't want to talk spoilers if someone hasn't seen, but yeah, quite happy with the show. You know, obviously not a perfect show by any means, but no show will be, really, if you think about it. So no. What are you doing? Kiriko, you've healed 69 health. We're almost a minute into the game. Would have been another great opportunity for our Kiriko to do something cool. Like, how have I out-healed almost both of our supports? Oh. Ah, got caught on the boxes. Okay, our supports have started to out heal me, which is good. That is a good sign. I don't want to be highest healing on JQ. Like JQ can have a surprising amount of sustained, slow trickles of health that can result in like a lot of healing over the course of a game, but nice. Oh my god, I'm just whiffing. I'm just like whiffing everything. So that would work. We got the team kill. Let's go. my god, that was a crazy hold. Oh my god. Yeah, that was their tank who was doing an amazing job. And honestly, their May was going crazy on that last point. Just doing everything she possibly could to continue the contest. We were at 0.02 meters for like a decent chunk of time. That was crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to their Juno, who was the one I was debating giving it to, but I think their May is really the reason they were able to stay there for so long. Because the May just kept the contest up, the Juno was slippery and kept people alive, and that was really what was carrying them so far on that one. Yeah, very, very strong game from them. That was very nice. Okay, well, I'm done with my dailies, so now it's just weeklies that I'm chipping away at. Yeah, what else have we been doing? I'm behind on Daredevil. I have not caught up on that. I saw the Star Fox Direct. I was really late to putting that on the tier list, but that was a solid B. That was a solid B tier. The Star Fox Direct had a lot going for it. For me, I don't mind the redesigns. I'm one of the weirdos like that, where I think the redesigns are actually kind of fun. So, yeah, don't mind me being a little weird like that. I'm gonna stick with JQ because I've been trying to. I used to like early, I guess like middle of this like of Overwatch 2. I would play a lot of JQ, and then I kind of fell off from her. But I'm having fun playing her again. Stupid. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, the Star Fox Direct. I don't mind the redesigns at all. I don't mind that it's a re-release of Star Fox 64. And I'll tell you why. Because there's a lot of people who are like, again? I'm sorry, it's been longer since the 3DS release than it was from the N64 release when the 3DS release came out. So that's enough time. Because that was a thing I was like, oh, that sounds crazy that they would do it so soon. Okay. No. I was like, that sounds crazy that they would do it so soon. Our Ana has actually done nothing. There she goes. She's done a little bit. No. Okay. These two are just goofing off. We have no supports. Cool. That's fine. It's quick play. I don't care too much. You tell us to walk in, step it up. That's crazy. God dang it. Okay. Yeah, they're just playing a different game. Oh, you might be able to hear this. Every so often trains do go by at our current house. But they're not super loud down here in the basement, but they do exist. Dang. Yeah. You have 2.6k healing. It's like, okay. It could be higher. You're only healing one person, pretty much. And they're not doing anything. Okay. They're just screwing around because the others are screwing around. Well, that was rude. Nice to meet you. What a wild game this one is. What is... Wait. No. I was gonna say hello. What is happening?
Finally, a decent scrap. Rampage time. Watch 'em scatter.
I don't know how I missed all those shots. It matters to them. Yeah, it's like, it's QP. I don't mind a ton if I lose, but it's... I will say, I don't care for when the way someone decides to have fun in a multiplayer game is to not play it. No, I think it's fair to report. I think it's fair to report, even if it's QP. It's like, this is like squid bagging in Splatoon to me. Where it's like, if you want to have fun and goof around, there's ways to do that. Private lobbies. If you are aiming... if you are aiming to... you know... just completely not interact with anything about the game, do so in a private lobby. So like, I am gonna report both the Brainless and Sea Dog, but primarily Sea Dog. Just because like, it's not cool to do that. Some people want to play a game when they play the game, believe it or not. So if your idea of having fun in a game is to just not play it, that's just not cool. Carried around by our jetpack cat and shot. Gun has mercy. Didn't really want to engage with the game at all. And then I'm going to report them for the same things. Gameplay sabotage, but they're going to be on the blocking team progress, specifically. Carried our other support around. Not doing a ton of direct team healing. Had healed mostly from the other support that was tethered and acting as a gunner to their little airlift situation. It's like, I'm not gonna enable that behavior. It's like, I don't care a ton that they were doing it, but it's like, this is a game that people play to play the game. If you want to not play the core experience of the game, don't play in the core modes of the game. I think that you are inherently dragging other people's experiences down in a way that disengages you with the game and then disengages them with the game. Because our Jetpack Cat and our Mercy, previously Anna, were just doing kind of nothing off in their own corner, no one else on the team was able to have nearly as much fun actually playing the game. And that's just not cool. Like, you are bringing down the experience of 3 people to have a fun experience for you too, but then you also are affecting the enemy team. Maybe they don't want to be fighting a team that can't fight back. Maybe they want a fair fight. And if they want a fair fight, then the solution is for them to have an equal number of people just disengage. And that's kind of what they started to do. Like, their tank got disengaged. And And it's like, that's just not the way you should play the game. The same thing happens in Splatoon with squid baggers, or not squid baggers, but squid parties, which they're squid bagging, where they will just go and like play in the normal queue, the normal group of people playing this game. And then all they'll do is they'll go in and they'll just start squid bagging at the center of the stage and try to just not engage with any of the game's mechanics. And then they get mad at you if you are upset by the fact that they're squid bagging instead of playing the game. Like if they are having their little dance party instead of playing the game. It's like, I get that is something that is fun for you, but please just do that in a private lobby. If you just want to screw around where your friend is being carried around in your jetpack cat, that's fine. If you want to screw around and play stupid characters, that's fine. But you can do that in a way that is engaging with the game. And I don't think that those two were engaging at all with the game. They were just screwing around. And it's like, it's fine. Like, you know, when I was playing early days Overwatch, there were plenty of times that I would play with my brother and we'd be like, oh, what stupid combo can we do? Oh, we're on defense on this stage we're on attack on this stage and it's a payload. Roadhog would be really funny because you're going to pull enemies towards the payload, which is a little bit counterintuitive. This stage has a lot of cover. We should play Hanzo and Symmetra or something. Like these weird duos of characters that were just goofy. But the thing is, we still engaged with the game. We tried to win with goofy characters, and that's fine. If you want to play like that, that's awesome. That's a perfectly fine way to play in quick play, is to like play random characters or characters that don't make sense. But like you're engaged with the game, and I don't understand why there's so many people who get upset when it's like, well, I'm just trying to have fun playing the game the way I want to play it. And it's like, that's fine, but everyone else is too, and you are putting your own fun above everyone else's fun. You are decreasing the amount of fun for 3 to 8 people to have more fun for 1 to 2. And that's not a fair way to play a game, in my opinion. I don't know. Like, that's just me. But I feel like that's not fair to the other people who are playing the game with you. Play in a nicer way that more people can have fun. That's the way I kind of look at it. And it's like, if you're losing, that's not necessarily fun, so you could say, oh, well, any game you're trying to have more fun than the other team. But I think that if you can have fun in a game and lose, that's how you know you enjoy the game. I don't think a game is fun for, like, I mean, it's fair that some people are like that, but if a game isn't fun for you if you're losing, I don't think you like the game. I think you like winning, And I think you should play a game to enjoy the game. That's my personal opinion. I have not always been good at Overwatch. I wouldn't say that I'm great now, personally, but I do enjoy the game. I'll play as Domina. I haven't played her recently enough. I need to. But yeah, like, I don't know, if you're playing a game, I think your goal should be to have fun and engage with the game. If the only way you want to have fun is to completely disengage with the game, I don't think you should play the game. Like, am I crazy? And that's why those players kind of disappointed me. Again, it's QP. I don't mind it that much, but you do get a report from me if you don't want to play the game that you are currently playing. Because at the end of the day, everyone's trying to win, and I don't enjoy a game where the enemy team isn't really trying to win. Okay, how is everyone getting killed by a solo Mora? No, that killed me. I did pretty good for a while there, though, but that sucks that I died.
I'll draw up a new proposal.
If our supports hadn't died to their Moira somehow, that might have gone much better. No! Did you get nanoed?
No mistakes.
They nanoed our soldier and he just ran. Okay. I mean, I guess like most of the team had died at that point, but still. It's a weak way to play the game.
Constructing my barrier. The volatile.
Alright, I see them starting to come back. Oh. Okay, that was stupid of us. We overextended. We overextended. Alright. At least it was me and the Juno, because we can speed boost out a little bit here. Teehee. That was bad. I don't even know if I was the one who woke him up. I tried not to.
I refuse. My ultimate is ready.
Oh, goodbye. Nice. Alright. She's dead. Ooh, very nice.
Look what you've made me do. This will end them. Do fall back. Do fall back. Constructing my barrier. Mind the shards.
Something I could boop them off. Come on. Uh-oh. That worked. Panopticon trapped him. He had no line of sight on us anymore. Whew, that was pretty tight. Big credits to our Widow. Our Widow is doing really good. Our Soldier was playing pretty smart. Like, they overextended sometimes, but they always fell back when I asked. Their Soldier didn't do great, but they didn't throw. I think they just weren't great. Yeah, all the love to our Widow. Our Widow was doing a really good job suppressing them, and that was literally, yeah. You figure it out over time. I don't think it's bad that they were newer. I am going to pop out of the queue, and I'm going to see what my rewards have been. I got 5 tiers today. Oh, coins. Okay, that's good. I can check and see if there's any skins I can get with those. Money coins. Nice. This skin's really cool. I love this, and I'm like, this is an epic. They've really been kicking their epics up a notch, because this would have been a legendary in Overwatch 1. I guarantee it. So what are the new things we got? Just these banners mostly. Or name cards and like player icons and stuff. Let's mark those as soon. Let's open up our loot box. We got 3 anniversary ones. So let's see what's inside. Pew! Wow, okay, we got the Decenniums for these 3. I don't like most of the Decennium skins, I'm not gonna lie. This like half and half of this like purple and white, I just don't get the purple and white. Like this, I don't know, like I think Overwatch, I think orange and black and white. You know, the Overwatch colors. So I think 10 years of Overwatch, I would have preferred something connected to that, or the, you know, the fact that it's the anniversary. Maybe use the gold color that you use for like the gold weapon skins or something as part of it. Which like it is. There's gold. Gold is the accent color here, but I don't get the purple. What is the purple for? I don't know. That's but that's just me. What we got here? Ooh, okay. What is that connected to? What is that? That has to be a connection to a skin. What widow skin is that? Okay, wait. I'm gonna look up unowned. And let's take a look at all of the unowned ones and see if there's a skin that says, that I look at and I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's what that's connected to. I just did a recolor that one with spacey effects. Okay. Oh, is that one of the other Gorgon's names? I haven't seen that one before. That one's pretty cool. I like the hair. The ponytail looks really cool there. Oh, this. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the spider. So that's Ariadne. Oh, that's right, because that was in the Magical Girl season. So that's Ariadne is her Magical Girl, like animal thing. What is that one? It's got like cobras. Huh. Oh, that's a really cool skin. That one's awesome. Is this like a vampire themed one? This feels like a vampire. Like this feels like a vampiress. The Yuki Onna one's pretty cool, but I feel like it doesn't feel ghostly enough. Like I don't know, but I guess, you know, the Yuki Onna does not always just appear as a ghostly character. Yeah, we got all the Overwatch ones, like from the Overwatch League. Cool. Okay, where am I at on these? Yeah, I'm still a little ways off. It's been a little more than an hour, so I think I'm good on Overwatch for now. I wasn't planning to have this stream go super long or anything, but yeah, it's good to be back. I will be still doing stuff. There's a chance that there's going to be times that I'm not going to be as available to stream still, but I did want to fit this one in and actually do it and be like, I'm back. It's been a month, but I'm back. And then I can see how audio sounds down here. I am in the same room as our air conditioner, but right now I have that door open. You can see right there, that's a hot water tank, and the air conditioning's like in there. So with the AC running, it's probably audible. If I close that door, it'll probably be a little quieter. But hopefully it's not bothersome. I wanted to kind of see. But yeah, new place. We own this place, which is crazy. But lots to do. This room eventually, like the trim that you see that's white, is going to be painted black someday. I don't know exactly when we're getting to that, especially because we got stuff around in here now. But yeah, it's exciting. I think any other things that I got to talk about. Oh, and I've got my pre-orders for Star Fox and Splatoon. I haven't been working on a lot of sprites. I've been so busy. So it's been like a month since I did anything sprite related, and Mike's probably like, "What, dude? Give me some sprites." So I do need to finish up the ones that I've been working on. That have kind of been on hold for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I got a lot else on the mind. Yeah, right now my space down here is mostly boxes beyond this sectional. If I switch my view to show you the secondary webcam, where is that? Where's my webcam? Yeah, so you can see this one that's over here is facing the sectional. So hypothetically, if I really wanted to, I could stream from the couch. I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to like move my chair, over to here. And now, aha, look at that. I'm here and facing this way instead. But, obviously pulling the mic out to meet me partially. But, it's exciting. Again, we had so much help from all of our friends who... I shouldn't say all of our friends. We have friends who did not help, and that's fine. But a lot of our friends did help out and lent a hand, and family members did as well. Like this sectional is actually, this was Gwen's childhood sectional. Like there's photos of her as like a small child on this exact couch, and there's photos of like her cats tucked in and around it over the years, and all of that exists around this already. And we got, so this sectional we wouldn't have gotten without Gwen's mom being willing to part with it. so kindly, and we wouldn't have it here if technically he's not my brother-in-law because he's Gwen's sister's husband, so Gwen's brother-in-law, but I don't care enough. He's also my brother-in-law. You know, he had got a U-Haul and loaded it up with like this stuff and a bunch of other things that we have here now. And we just brought those back like this past weekend. So, you know, like this has been a huge endeavor, but it's been so like heartwarming to know that we had so many people willing to help us out and, you know, kind of carry us over the finish line. Even people as far as like our loan went. If you didn't know, I work at a bank. Our loan is through said bank, and our team was wonderful to us. We had obviously a big change of plans because originally our plan was to close like Wednesday, March, was it 3rd, 5th, 4th? It was a Wednesday. It was the start of the month. Let me see. 6th. No, sorry. It was April. It was supposed to be Wednesday, April 29th. That's what it was. That was going to be our closing date. We ended up closing April 30th. Unconnected to all that, but it got pushed back by a day due to like township things, and that was the original plan, was to close then, and we were going to close like at my office. It was going to save us some money and all that, and very last minute all of those plans had to change because we'd heard things about Gwen's dad had shifted, that the timeline had shortened, like we'd literally seen him like a couple weeks prior, and at that time the timeline was like months. And then he was hospitalized for some issues that were related but not directly it, directly the cancer, and the timeline was suddenly weeks, and then the timeline was days, and we got the update that it was weeks, like 1 or 2 weeks or so. We got that update on like Friday, the week before, and we were like, okay, we got to know this. And I let everyone on our team know. It was like, hey, just so you know, this shouldn't impact closing, but this is kind of the situation we're in. So our plan is to close as soon as possible on Wednesday, and then just book it, be gone, zip out as quick as we can, so we can go visit. And everyone was so understanding. They were like, yes, that's fine. We'll schedule. Like literally, they were gonna have us close our loan at like 8:30 in the morning. I would have gotten into work, because my plan was, I'll work like a half day and then we'll close and we'll leave. But they were like, we can get you right in the morning. I'm like, that's amazing. And I was like, yeah, I would have clocked in for while I could, since we were just going to be sitting there until it was time. But we got the update on Sunday morning that the timeline had shrunk into days, and again it was reiterated, you should be fine to come on Wednesday. And we said, I don't know, like Gwen was like, I kind of want to go today, and I was like, I'm already sitting there like getting ready to go, like we had to do laundry to pack, so I'm throwing laundry into the washer. I'm like carrying a basket. I'm like, oh yeah, we're going today. And if you're ever getting a loan, just know the salespeople, the loan officers that you work with, they tend to be available anytime. Mine was on vacation at the end of the week prior to the close, and I was like, oh no. So I hit him up and I'm like, hey, update. You didn't get the update on Friday. Here's what the Friday update was. Here's what the now update is. And I was like, so we are not going to be in town. In all likelihood, I was like, worst case scenario, if we have to come back, we will drive down for the day, come back and drive back up. And then he was able to start getting things reorganized with everyone else for us the next day. And everyone was like so just genuinely helpful with it all. So understanding. They got everything moved that needed moved. They got all of our ducks in a row for us. They got us because we were like, oh, we'll have to like go to a branch or something. That's, even if we have to go to a branch in the middle of, because we were in upstate New York, and I'm like, I don't think we have any branches in New York State. So I was like, even if we have to like drive until we hit Pennsylvania and go to a branch there and close, like that's fine. Whatever we need to do. They reorganized everything. And got us a notary who was going to come to us, like literally to us, because they were like, we can meet you anywhere. And I was like, could you meet us at this house that we are at? And they were like, yep. So our notary came all the way out to us, and that was phenomenal, and so helpful in what was already a very stressful and difficult time, because we came up on Sunday, because we left later in the day, because it was like the afternoon by then. We got there close to like 9 p.m. or so, and Gwen's dad was not fully there in the moment with us already, and thankfully, like, we were there and he was able to say some like I love yous before we left. But then the next day, it was when he passed, the next day in the afternoon. So it was a wild explosion of a mix of very low lows and very high highs with the excitement around the home. But we're just so happy that Gwen's dad did have the chance to see this house, because he was so excited for us to be getting a home, and he so would have loved to work on it. That was what he wanted to do, is like the second we would close, he wanted to be here and just like working on things, to make the home nicer. And it's definitely sad that that's not possible, but he was so excited for us to even get this place. So we at least had the chance to show him it. The seller was so kind in allowing us to like show Gwen's family the house, while she was still trying to like get packed up and get everything cleared out. We even had to reschedule it because we were gonna do it around Easter weekend, but we ended up not being able to see them that weekend and had to be the next. But no, it's been a wild ride. It's been a wild month, and I want to thank you all for keeping with me here, and the having all that patience. I think I only got asked once in Discord the entire month that I was gone, like, hey, you coming back? and so I made the update video in response to that. But no, it's been wild. It's simultaneously like very exciting, and obviously, like as I said, like there is some sadness with the passing of Gwen's dad. It means that both of our dads have passed. Mine passed away in July of 2021, 1. And Gwen's in April of this year, so 2026. So about 5 years apart almost. It's crazy. Like, neither of our dads hit 65. Mine passed at, I believe, 63, and hers passed at about 59. Like, just recently 59. And literally, like, not long before the Mother's Day that was going to be their, like, 30th anniversary, which is devastating, I'm sure. So, like, we spent Mother's Day with Gwen's mom and all that, because we've been up, because we were up for the week around when Gwen's dad passed. Then we came back up the following weekend for the funeral. It was a very small personal funeral. And then we came up last week, or last weekend, for a celebration of life, which is much more what he would have wanted, rather than, people getting weepy over him. So that was very nice. And it is crazy how many people came out. It was like, we knew that it was going to be high, because when the, mention of it was put out there were people reaching out from all over the place to Gwen's mom about, like, oh, I used to ride the bus with him. I used to do this. Oh, he taught me how to do this thing. One of the times that he was out on a site or whatever, because he traveled for work. All these different people just reaching out, and then it ended up being, like, well, as far as I could tell, well over 100 people. It was larger than Gwen and I's wedding, the celebration of life. There were so many people who came out to show their support for, Gwen's mom and the family on the whole. Yeah, it's crazy. He was very involved in, like, a robotics team at the local high school, since when Gwen was in high school, and she had been on the team, and then he continued to be a mentor after that. So all of those teenagers came in right at the start, early on, and it was beautiful. Like, there were all these people from all these different, like, periods of his life came out, and it was so many people, and it was simultaneously so, like, heartwarming that there were so many people who came out, but also, like, a little sad, because it's like all of these people are going to miss this man. But no, it was wonderful to get to see so many people. My mom came up, and we're pretty far, so, like, she made quite the trek to get up there. And it was so it was wonderful. But no, it's been a lot. It's been a very busy month between that and the house. And we thankfully had friends who were willing to work on some stuff while we were away. Family and friends watching the cats when we weren't available to. Yeah, just means the world to us that so many people helped out. But yeah, I've been rambling for 20 minutes since I stopped playing, so I'm gonna start trying to wrap this up. Again, thank you everyone for your patience and, letting me take some time to get all of our affairs in order and get everything situated. I'm looking forward to the generation of content that's going to be in this house, because it's crazy. I thought about it. No content I have made has been in the same location longer than the house that we just moved out of. It is the majority, or not the majority, but the longest span of time in any given location, because there's all my college dorms over the years, and it was 1 year each. There was the basement I was in at my mom's house while I was in college. There was the room that I had at my mom's house late in my college career, because I was like 2019. She moved to that house, and then I got that room. So like there's all my different college dorms and all of those different rooms, but I was never in any of those spaces. Like even if you were to like ignore the college, because like I was going back and forth, but like the times that I was in like home, quote unquote, like the home base, nothing even came close to 5 years. And then this this past house that we just moved out of was 5 years. That you can see it as where I was in every stream. Every single live stream was in that house. And it's crazy to me that it was a half a decade. And I am gonna miss it, but it's like I've got footage of it I can look back on anytime I want. I can go and be like, oh yeah, there it is. But that's one of the nice things that I've kind of enjoyed about having this channel, is it acts as a little bit of a way to look back and go, oh yeah, here's this thing. I remember this. Oh, I remember this dorm. I remember doing these streams. Kind of helps to give me a base for all those memories. That's kind of nice. But who knows? We'll be here for presumably a while. I mean, we own it, so you might see this space for a long time. You might see it change. I plan to get rid of this corner desk that I've got, so this camera angle is probably going to change and be facing the wall over there at some point. So yeah, exciting times. Hi, Cody. Oh, my cat just come down. He's just sitting on the floor. Momo, do you want to say hi? Maybe? You thinking about it? He goes, man. Come here, Mo. Come here. Come here, Mo. I'll turn you around so they can scoop you up. You don't get to be on streams much. I know, because you don't want to be held. It has to be your choice to be on the lap. Yeah, Mo. Are you gonna start screaming? You look like you're thinking about screaming. He's our touchiest boy. Oh, what's going on, Mo? He hears too many noises upstairs. What's up, Mo? Yeah. It's okay, Momo. There he is. Now he's screaming. Alright. You're free. You're free. Go be Mo. Go where you want to go. Yeah, always forgiven. I put him down. Momo. Yeah, he happy now. He just want to be on the ground. He doesn't always like to be held. But he is so cute and we love him. And so we try to hold him and then he goes, no. No. And I put him down and he's happy. He's happy. Sometimes he likes to be held, sometimes he doesn't. That's okay. What's happening, Mo? What's she moving? What's she moving up there? He's like, whoa, there's too many noises. There's too many noises. I don't trust it. Alright. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's stream. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So, yeah. I'll be back possibly this Saturday. Possibly not. It kind of depends on what we end up doing. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to being in this space and, you know, making all sorts of new content. I might try to do some more like charity streams and things like that down the line as well, like I did last year. I think I kind of want to do one at some point, kind of in honor of Gwen's father, and possibly like you know, doing it towards the robotics team that he mentored, kind of in his memory and whatnot. I'd have to figure out how that works, but yeah, just want to do what I can to help out and do more stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be all. So, goodbye. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna go click the stop button. I'll see y'all in the next stream at some point, hopefully Saturday.